Today's video highlights the latest news and video clips of full self-driving version 14. Let's get started. FSD 14.1.1 was released with essentially bug fixes on Saturday, October 11th around 8:40 p.m. Pacific time. However, it's been noted that the harsh braking or the hesitation still exists. Now, it really depends on the person. Some people are having it happen more than others, but in my opinion, that's really the main reason why this hasn't gone a lot wider. Here's a short clip of Chuck Cook witnessing this crazy hesitation.
Whoa, and is the sun right in my face? So it's stopping right here. Okay, you see that? It's stopping. Oh, there's some indecision here. It's braking.
Some people going on long road trips have been complaining that they don't have version 14. However, it may be a blessing in disguise. You'll see here in this short clip that this hesitation continues here at this intersection. And I think it has to do with the railroad tracks and just the nature of this intersection.
It's acting like it's creeping. Ooh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna give you the snapshot here just for grins, because that's very... It wasn't aggressive braking, stabbing. Well, no, that was, but it was, there were some things going through your little neural network brain there of what to do. Brake stab, yeah, that was very uncertain.
Holmar's blog mentioned that the team is working hard to get it to everyone as soon as possible. He also said that by the shareholders meeting, it will have completely replaced version 13. Now, I think this is pure speculation, but the shareholders meeting is scheduled for November 6th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Central Time. AI Driver posted that FSD 14.1.1 needs to roll out to everyone with advanced updates checked. This was liked by Ashok Elaswamy. He is the head of the autopilot team at Tesla and in charge of version 14. So it is a very exciting time right now for version 14. No interventions have been reported from any of the early access testers that I have seen, and one could argue that Tesla has already won the race for full autonomy. This is super exciting. There are so many new features that have been added with version 14. And one of those features is the handling of blocked roads and detours. There was a post by Dirty Tesla saying that he's having a hard time organically getting FSD 14 into difficult situations. It seems to avoid trouble before it gets into it. For daily driving, this is awesome. For playing around, I have to just drive up to road closed signs and turn FSD on, and that's exactly what he did here. You can see he's basically right up against the road closed sign, and he turns it on and immediately backs up and gets out of the way. So no matter what you do in these situations, it always goes around. And this is incredible for obstacles and all sorts of different issues that you encounter on the road. And I'll show you another great example of this. There was a maniac driver in the case of AI Driver testing this. Now, I find this absolutely hilarious. Full self-driving version 14.1.1 is engaged, and it's going straight at this other car, or this other car is coming straight at FSD. And look at this, it gets really close. It's going in reverse to avoid it. Left turn signal goes on, trying to get around this car. The car tries to block it even more, goes in reverse, then comes out forward, goes across the road onto the other lane to get around this car. They're going in reverse. This is absolutely hilarious. But look at this. It actually gets around the other car. This is absolutely fascinating, and only AI can solve these types of situations. And then a similar situation was tested by Dirty Tesla, where a car simply went in reverse and FSD responded just as you would expect it to. Speaking of detecting obstacles, Devin Olson encountered a cat in the middle of the road.
The chat, that blue button.
It starts slowing down right here, way in advance. I'm sure before either person in the car saw the cat.
Kitten, go home.
And then Chuck Cook encounters a bunch of birds flying across the road where FSD slows down. He thinks they're birds in the model, which it very well could be because they're not actually on the road. However, if you look at the screen, you're going to see a whole bunch of dogs crossing the road.
Got a couple ibis up here crossing the road. I don't know if you can see these birds. It's slowed down for flying birds. How about that? All right, Tesla, you got birds in your model. I mean, that was kind of cool. You get to see, they look like they were rendered as assets as dogs, but they were definitely flying ibis that were crossing the road. So got a little bit of animal protection there in today's drive.
However, it's important to note that even on hardware 3 with version 12.6.4, FSD will avoid small rodents in the road. I have witnessed this myself avoiding squirrels. Here's a post from Steve O showing it in real time. And then we have drive-thrus. This is a continuation of what I covered previously. However, it does appear that it is reacting to ticket booths and drive-thrus. It looks for the interaction. Nobody really knows for sure if it's tracking the audio cues or the visual cues. It may be a combination of both. And there's also the possibility that it's taking cue from the window getting rolled down and rolled back up again.
No worries. What can I get for you?
Can I get a chicken McMuffin meal, please? With a medium double-double?
Anything else?
That's everything.
First window.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm actually gonna start a timer too. Perfect, we're going. Really good job. I have no idea how that works. If it's audio cues, if it's like a 30-second timer that just runs, if it's random. I roll up the window every time, but I don't think it has anything to do with the window.
Hi there.
Hey there.
It's a chicken McMuffin meal?
Yeah,
Is $7.86.
thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too, take care. Okay, perhaps it's a problem that we paid so fast. Amazing, cool, we've paid.
It seems to help if you put your hand out of the window. And you'll see Devin here when he's waiting for his food, he purposely puts his hand out in order to avoid driving off while he's waiting for his food.
Okay, if we stop here, a little bit further, amazing, 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 stop, perfect.
And you had a chicken McMuffin double?
Yeah,
Alright, that's yours.
thank you. No, he left. It's gonna start driving. I'm trying to keep my hand out the window so we don't move.
This actually reminds me of a clip from the Dana Carvey show, which is so funny.
Welcome to Burger World. Can I help you?
Yes, we'd like 3 large double cheeseburgers, 3 large fries, and a apple pie, and get 3 Pepsis. Yeah, 3 Pepsis. 3 Pepsis.
Okay, drive around.
Okay, that'll be 1223, please.
Okay, here's a 20.
Okay, I'll be right back with you changing your food.
Okay. We'll wait right here.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Oh my God, it did so good.
We also have Chuck Cook, who took his son through a drive-thru to experience it firsthand.
We have to buy something.
I am. I'm plenty hungry.
Okay. Just go ahead and do it now. All right. So now we're in a drive-thru that we've never done before. Roll your window down, and other people, it has stopped when it's time to order. Try not to stop. What's it doing?
Alright. No apprehension. Going all the way down. Hey. Doing good, doing good. How about you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good. Can I get a name for the order?
Charlie?
Alright.
Can I just get just a regular chicken sandwich with a large waffle fry, please? And then like a water?
Dad's going to pay.
Just a sandwich and a fry?
Yep.
Alright. And then any sauces for you?
Ketchup, mayonnaise.
Hand him this.
Be all for today?
Yep, that'll be it.
Alright. Total will be $8.69. Could you try one more time?
Yep.
There you go. Alright, y'all good to go.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't touch the pedals. Did you touch anything?
No.
Did you roll the window up? How did it know?
I don't know. Maybe, like, I mean, if it sees a person next to
I know, but the thing is how did it know? It's doing it for me too. Interesting. So she jumped out in front of us and the car stopped.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the right-of-way sort of thing. We're not all the way up to the window.
Yep.
Is it going to scoot up any further, or is it just going to wait here?
Maybe when she comes back.
I don't know.
Scooch up.
Looks like our food's coming out.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You too.
Did you do anything?
Not one.
How does it know? Oh my God.
Just for kicks and giggles, and I already know this is absolutely not possible, I thought I would film the experience using hardware 3 on version 12.6.4. The experience was, well, underwhelming.
And it stopped
It actually, but it's not at the speaker. I'm gonna step on the accelerator. Oh, going right past it.
How can I help you?
Since drive-thrus remain a mystery here, Dirty Tesla and Devin Olson have done a couple more tests. Dirty Tesla comments, I've done a lot more drive-thrus on FSD 14, and here's the conclusion. It pulls up to speaker box window every time. If it waits the perfect amount of time is variable. More details below. And he goes on to say that every time he's tried this, the car has pulled up to both the speaker and then the window 100% of the time. It's pretty amazing. Sometimes it pulls away too soon, sometimes late, like in the video you can see here. I tested some key phrases like, please pull forward, and the car didn't seem to respond to any of them. I don't think any of this is very important, but it's fun. If Tesla plans to make this an actual feature, all we need is a drive-through destination option, because if you let the car just arrive, it'll park. You have to manually line it up with the drive-through. And on top of that, have it just sit and wait at each station until I tap a continue button on the screen. Then it can't get it wrong.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'll just take a small light ice cap, please.
Gonna be 423.
All right, pull forward. Please pull up to the window. I'm done ordering. Hey, could you pull the car forward, please, for me?
I can't control the car, sorry.
Oh, useless.
Bruh.
And Devin mentioned that people in the comments assumed me rolling up the windows and keeping my hand held outside is why the car was able to do so well here. Well, I just finished going through a drive-thru this morning and I didn't touch the window and did not hold my hand out at all, and the car did it flawlessly. I am somehow more confused now than I was before. Overall, there are a lot of things that FSD 14 is doing that version 13 and version 12 and version 11 and version 10 could never do.
I could reach out and touch the wall. That's how close, not the right wall, but the left wall, I could reach out and touch that wall.
This example is particularly interesting where FSD is taking Dirty Tesla down a narrow alleyway. Now, it was noted that the mirrors did not fold in. It is known to do that in certain situations, but in this case, it just confidently went down this narrow pathway.
We do have some pedestrians. Wow, we're like moving to... Oh my goodness, what is going on here? That's an interesting decision. I'll take it. I feel like it was trying to move away from the pedestrians. Does it have room? Oh my goodness, now it has to back up. With traffic behind us. Okay, handled it. Wow. Wow, let's go. I don't know, that was amazing. Kind of speechless. That was great. That was really good.
Speaking of being speechless, FSD saves lives. Time and time again, we see videos proving that. Here is a great video from my friends over at Wham Bam Tesla Cam showing an example of this. Take a look. In this case, the Tesla was running version 12 on hardware 3 of full self-driving, and yet again, this is proof that even older versions are safer than human drivers. You can be distracted for a split second and miss something like this. Thankfully, the moped driver was able to brake in time to avoid the car to the right of the Tesla. There are situations even on hardware 3 with version 12 where it goes around stationary traffic. However, with version 14, it seems to be a lot smoother and even faster to do these types of maneuvers. This is a really great example in hurry mode documented by Nick. Now, if that doesn't excite you enough, this next example is really, really cool. I love the fact that this road is completely closed off. Full self-driving ignores the map data entirely and reroutes. I'll just play this in its entirety so you can get the full experience.
All right. Oh. Amazing. This is the edge case I wanted to see. Looks like the fire department has completely closed off the road. I don't know what's going on here. The car should really be, I think, turning around. Because, yeah. This is, not a typical situation you see every day, but it does not look good. I don't even know if it's going to be possible to get to the destination, but maybe it is. Let's see if we can get there another way. Now that is some robotaxi-like intelligence. Seeing a road that's closed off, turning around, and going the other way. That's something that used to require human intervention. Now it's handled completely automatically. Alright, and we're making a right turn. A little bit of stuttering there, braking and going. Once you either stop or commit. It seems like it can't decide and it's trying to do both. Now there's a good smooth right turn. Alright, it's not making a right turn here, even though it could. Maybe because of those pedestrians. Alright, it's now stopping. There were some people on bikes approaching. Again, braking and going, braking and going. Oh, looks like this part of the road isn't closed off. Very nice. The fire trucks end over there. What is going on here? I don't know. Okay, there's a sign that says no left turn. We've got a fire department, firefighter making a hand motion to stop. And the car actually stopped. That was really interesting. I don't know if that person was on video, but it looks like one of the fire trucks is backing up. So they wanted us to stop so that the fire truck could back up without traffic in the way. So I don't know if it was responding to the hand signal or just responding to the firefighter walking out into the crosswalk. But it ended up doing the right thing. Very cool. I'd say it handled this weird edge case extremely well. Alright. Looks like the fire truck is moving. My car still isn't moving. And now it's starting to move forward, braking. There's a guy in the crosswalk. Someone kind of cut me off there and it stopped. So a little bit of braking and going. A little bit of braking there again.
Although it wasn't possible to see, the firefighter was motioning with his hand to stop. This is a very similar situation that Zach encountered. Again, you can't see the hand gesture from the person on the side of the road, but instead of telling them to stop, they kind of wave to say you can go on. So it's really kind of up for debate whether version 14 is interpreting these hand gestures appropriately or just kind of reacting to people coming out into the road. Zach also encountered a very interesting edge case with a ton of bicyclists in the middle of the road. Now, the map data was telling him to go straight on this road. However, the car decided all on its own to take a major detour to go around them. This is another example of behaviors that we just simply didn't see in previous versions of FSD. Now, I haven't seen too much coverage on highway driving with FSD version 14, but take a look at this example where FSD moves over, getting out of the way for a merging vehicle. This is done way in advance. It's a little bit different compared to previous versions where it seems to react a lot quicker. And before we close out this video with a bunch of really cool parking examples, this is a great scenario with a school zone. You can see these kids coming out in the middle of the road. This is Dirty Tesla documenting this. The crossing guard there has a stop sign. Now, version 12 does this, version 13 does this. It's fairly common to react to people basically walking or crossing an intersection. So this is nothing new, but it is cool to see that once again, FSD is saving lives, it's protecting people, it's aware of its environment, it slows down for these situations. And now time to highlight some parking examples with FSD version 14. The vast majority of the parking examples I'm seeing are absolutely phenomenal. However, there are situations where it is not perfect, and this highlights one right here. FSD 14.1 parks in a handicapped parking spot. It also thinks a yellow shopping cart is a traffic light. I'm gonna have to zoom in so you can see this. I missed it the first couple times that I watched this, but indeed it does display it as a traffic light. And here's another one from Devin. As you can see, it's not perfect yet. And that also includes unpark, in other words, leaving a parking space in a tight spot. And the car is backing up, going forward, backing up. It parks itself, and then take a look at the next attempt.
Let's start it again. So we should just go left to get out of here. We do have this tent here, but...
A few moments later.
Interesting.
Elon mentions in the near future, your Tesla will drop you off at the store entrance and then go find a parking spot, also known as banish. When you're ready to exit the store, just tap summon on your phone and the car will come to you.
We hunted for I think that was genuinely 10 minutes. And we missed on a lot of spots that a human would have understood because they would have waited for somebody to unload their stuff. But Robocar doing its thing. I'm just the person in the driver's seat. Or sorry, I'm not even in the driver's seat because this is a world where banish exists, right? So I've been walking around a Costco for the last 10 minutes, and the fact that the car is spinning around looking for a spot doesn't really mean anything to me. So yeah, perhaps not perfectly efficient, but incredibly impressive what it just did.
And Jason DeBolt commented that this is still not priced into the stock, and I agree with him. There are so many amazing examples of parking. Take a look at this collection of parking examples from Nick. And if you're still watching, thank you so much for your support. It goes a long way to support me as a small content creator by simply hitting that like button and subscribing. The last example of parking that I have is from Sawyer Merritt at a supercharger. Take a look at all of the people around the vehicle when it goes to park. This was really cool to see.
We got some people in the way. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Oh, it's adjusting, okay. So it's not gonna go where the kids were. A lot of people around us, so the car's waiting. Ooh, it's making me nervous. This is a tight spot to get into. Oh my God, FSD's, and this person's in the way. This is a mess. The car's doing well though. Cool. All right, I'm gonna shut it off. Plug in, and then we'll go to the next one.
And there you have it, from obstacle detection to narrow pathways to parking to drive-thrus. Full self-driving version 14 is a true game changer. I can't wait till I have it in my car. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next one, have a great day.